Hey, how you doing? This is Brent for Brent's World. Today is Wednesday the 8th, and it's going on 5:30. And believe it or not, I'm all ready for bed. Miles tonight is making chicken adobo. What's in the pan is chicken wings, and she's got some red pepper, pineapple, potatoes and carrots, and string beans.
Oh, the string beans will separate.
Yeah, I know. And then she got onions, and you're cooking rice, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully everybody's doing well. I know Mimi is, right, Memes? She always seems to hang around during mealtime, making and eating our meals. And there's the muck. Oh, you can't see them. I'll turn on the light. More lighting is always better. I don't even know if that helped. And we got the muck in his normal spot.
So, on the...
Sorry about this, man. I'll fix this. Today's subject is
The foreigner. About the foreigners.
No, not bad. The lack of planning, or why you shouldn't come to the Philippines if you're not prepared. And I see it all the time. I've seen it in Manila when I was there for a couple of days. I've seen it in Tigigro. I've seen it there. That's in another region. That's in region 2. We're in region 1. And I also seen it here.
Region 1 here.
Yes. And I also seen it here in Lawag at the malls, where you see these guys retired. They're retired, 55 and up, you know. They come here with hopes and dreams, and they're not prepared. And what I mean by that is, they think, you know, the Philippines is it's cheaper than a lot of other places in the world. But the problem is when foreigners are 55 and older, and I know a lot of people are going to get pissed off for me saying this stuff, but, you know, whatever. Foreigners that come here 55 years old. Now, you got to keep in mind, they're coming from a country where basically they're invisible. They just become part of the scenery. Their girls are looking at them. Nobody's interested in them, you know. I'm talking about the unmarried guys, you know, and there's just, they want companionship. But the only problem is they come here thinking they're going to get themselves a young Filipino. They do. 99% of the time or 95% of the time they do. But they don't have anything planned. And like I mentioned before, Manila, Lawag, and Tigigro, I have seen expats of different countries panhandling. And it's crazy. It's just crazy, because what happened is that they first come here, and all of a sudden they're being looked at by younger females, because automatically a lot of your Philippine girls think, or a lot of your Philippines in general, think that all foreigners are rich. Now they're probably, most likely they have more money than the average Philippine here, but they're not rich. I'm not rich. I'm living off of my retirement. And I'm just glad I have I'm married to a woman who's not materialistic, and she's actually, she's better with money than me. You know, she's always the one, no, you know, No. Before she used to be shy about it. She didn't want to say, when I wanted to get something, she wouldn't say anything, but now she's kind of vocal. No, she ain't yelling at me, oh, yeah, you lost your mind, but she has more money sense than I do. And I'm getting there now, because I'm starting to realize, you know, that you can't spend everything you have. But they come here, and I see it I go to the Robertson's Mall in the Walk, and I'll be sitting there, and you'll see this older guy, 60, you know, 55 and older, and he's walking along, and he usually has this young Philippine girl with him, either walking beside him or in front of him or behind him. Yes, they are together, and should be carrying a baby. You know, I look at this guy, and all he looks like he wants to take a nap, you know. He's tired. And you know, I wouldn't want to do that. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I know. And what happens is they get caught up. They get caught up in the whole thing. And I have actually talked to one of the guys. I said, what are you doing? You know, I was in Manila. I was like, what are you doing? And the guy was honest with me. He goes, I got caught up in this. And, you know, he comes here, they come here, they're 55 and older, and they want to live that young life where they're going out partying and drinking and spending money. They find themselves a little girl, a young lady between 22 to 25 years old, and they're spending all their money. The girl, hey, she's not stupid. She's going to get what she can from them. And they're boyfriend and girlfriend, but most likely she has another Philippine boyfriend in either another city or another province. And they get so wrapped up in everything, and they spend all the money. I mean, they get their retirement pay or their pension on the 1st of the month, and by the 10th of the month, they're broke. They don't have nothing. They're broke. And the only problem is that young girl that you're with, they don't want to hear that, you know, because everything you told them, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that you have no money, you know, and try to tell them about, try to give them for dinner a bowl of rice with a slither of vegetable or a slither of meat. No. She was eating that when she was poor in the province. You ain't gonna feed her no rice and a slither of vegetables. You're gonna feed her something nice. Jollibees. You're gonna feed her Jollibees. Jollibees is a big chain like McDonald's here. I don't like them. I think they're nasty, but that's me. They get wrapped up in things, man, and it's just sad. It's really sad. You know, you need to know the person before you come. If you're going to come to the Philippines and retire, and you want to find a relationship, try to get one before you get here. But there's a couple of things you need to watch out for too. Even when you're in another country and you're talking to a girl from the Philippines, okay? You need to listen to exactly what they're telling me. You don't want to get caught up because I'm telling you, the Philippine women are one of the most beautifulest women in the world. It's fact. It's been proven. They're one of the most beautifulest women. So you get caught up in that, and there's a couple of things they'll tell you that you need to be like, what? Like when they sit there and tell you, oh, I need a new phone, and you know my phone is broken, and you say, well, what are you talking on? Well, I'm talking to you on my friend's phone. Oh, okay. Or they'll tell you, oh, I wish I could send you pictures, but you know my phone, the camera on my phone doesn't work. You know, if I could buy me another phone, which only costs between 5,000 to 10,000 pesos, that's not true. Most of your the phones that people use in the Philippines are rebranded phones. You know, they'll say, oh, I want to get an iPhone, and the average person in the Philippines will not buy an iPhone. They can't afford it. How much is an average phone here? A brand new phone.
A brand new phone is also there is also the average price. The highest price is 50 plus.
50 what?
50,000 plus.
No, I'm talking about the average person that buys a phone in the Philippines. The average Philippine, how much are they going to pay for that phone? Your typical phone that they carry around every day, how much do they usually pay for it?
I don't know.
What, 2,000-3,000 pesos? If that?
3 to 4,000.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, okay, and everybody here always buys what they say, I need a load for my phone. You know, let me tell you what. If she's going through, if she keeps on telling you, I need 100 pesos, 200 pesos every time you talk to you, you're not the only one she's talking to. You are not, because I'll be honest with you. If they can find a Wi-Fi hotspot, they're all over it. If they know where they can get Wi-Fi for free, they're all over that. Okay, they're going to be there using that Wi-Fi. All right, they'll try not to use their loads. I mean, if they have a house, if they live in like the city, like I do, not the city, a town, they most likely have their parents have Wi-Fi in the house. Now it's not great Wi-Fi, but they got Wi-Fi, so they don't buy into that. You know, they'll tell you whatever they got to tell you to get what they want. But like I said, guys come here, okay, and they got to get rent. The average rent here is around $200 a month, which is not a lot, but it's a lot here. $200 a month, or maybe no, let's say $400 a month, because it's usually about 10 to 20,000 pesos. No, yeah, close to that.
Mm.
And then you got to pay for electric. And I'm telling you, electricity is not cheap here. Actually, electricity in the Philippines is more expensive than it is in the States. It's a third world country, but electricity is considered a luxury here. It's not a need. You don't need electricity. There's a lot of houses out in the provinces that don't have electricity. Or they do, but they have like these 50-watt bulbs or maybe 25-watt bulbs that put out very little light. They have maybe one TV, a small 30-inch TV, you know, and they have a fan. That's all they have in their homes. They cook their rice over fire. They cook their food over fire. They use what they call a dirty kitchen. That's a kitchen. Kitchen's set up outside. They don't use a whole bunch of electricity if they have electricity. But like I said, electricity is a luxury in this country. It's not a need. So you got to pay for your electricity. If you want Wi-Fi, when you rent a place, that's going to cost you money. The cheapest Wi-Fi here is 1,200 pesos. The cheapest Wi-Fi program, 1,200 pesos a month.
200. It's the Wi-Fi is rechargeable.
No, like PLDT, the Wi-Fi we
We
have.
have.
The cheapest Wi-Fi that PLDT offers is what, $1,200
That is
a month?
one node. The average Wi-Fi of PLDT now is 1,500.
Okay, it's 1,500. So that's okay. That's 1,000. That's 20. Let's say $30. $30 there, and then you got the rent. You got your Wi-Fi, because you know you're going to want Wi-Fi. If you got family back in the States, you want to talk to them. Then you got your water. Most of your water now here, unless you live out in the province and they got well water, is city water. You're going to pay for that. You just
The water, the minimum bill of water is 173.
yeah, 173 pesos, which is $2.50. That's the minimum. But like I said, they get so wrapped up in it. They get so wrapped up in this, and next thing you know, and the girl, if you want a young girlfriend, you got to keep her happy. And if you start saying no, she's gonna go. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you start telling that girl no, she's out of here. She's gone. So you really need to think it. You really need to think it over. You know, if you're gonna come here, be prepared. Like me and Miles, before I came here to stay permanently, me and Miles knew each other for 5 years before I even, I used to come here once or twice a year, stay for 30 days. At first, I'll admit, I thought maybe she was, scamming, and I was very careful because of things I heard. And I'm pretty sure she realized it. I was being very careful, just making sure that, I wasn't, but she never asked for money. Not once did she ask for money. Matter of fact, she used to always tell me, if you ask me if I needed anything, So that was my first clue that she wasn't trying to scam me. But just gotta watch yourself, man. You just gotta watch yourself. You can't fall into that trap. All right, hey, I'm gonna let y'all go. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. But I'll let y'all go, and I'll talk to you later. And hopefully y'all be good. And hey, give me a thumbs up if it's good, if you liked it. Hit that subscribe button. I appreciate it. And how's that guy say it? Hit that like button. Smash that subscribe button. That's what this one guy. But maybe I'll talk a little bit more about this some other time. But that's really about it. Take it easy. Love y'all. Be good. Take it easy. And don't stress out the small stuff. Talk to you later. Bye.